Hi, I'm Claudia Drossi and I'm a student of the Diploma of Project Management. I have with me today Tanya and Ellie. Do you both consent to being recorded today?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll start now. So good morning everyone and thank you for joining me on today's meeting. I have with me today Sevi, our tradie, and Nigel, our Department of Education sponsor. So welcome both of you. I wanted to use today to go through a couple of issues that we have faced throughout the project. Now, this might seem like one issue, however, I'd like to break this down. We have had a number of trades not wanting to utilise our new system, Documents Online, and this is for a number of reasons, from not being tech savvy and not understanding how to create a password and a login. Others simply just don't like change and would rather drop into the office and collect drawings and project information and find using the system annoying. And then, which leads me to my next issue, we've had certain trades actually create a login and password only to find that once they've done this, no documents are attached to their name inside of the system. So between these combinations, I've been made aware it's been a little bit stressful. So I wanted to jump on here today to go through this and listen to your feedback and recommendations if you have any, so we can try and improve this in the future.
Yeah. Hi, Claudia. Yeah, thank you for running today's meeting. While I personally did not have an issue with the documents online, and this may be because I'm always on my laptop, I can see how others may find this a bit difficult to navigate initially. Sevi, maybe you would be able to shed some more light on this?
Yeah, hi guys. I appreciate you bringing this up, Claudia, because I was the one of the few that actually do have a login and password and have used this before on other projects you have sent out for tender. However, this one I had some issues with as no documents appeared when I would log in. Can you please tell me what was going on here?
I do apologise for this, Sevi, because yes, like you mentioned, you are one of the few trades who jumped on board straight away. And when we began switching over to Documents Online, I believe what's happened was when one of my team members has gone ahead and clicked on all of the trades, we would be gathering for quotes. They haven't actually assigned the documents, which is the next step in order to be able to view and download anything. The reason we do have a number of steps when publishing a job on here is so that not everyone with a password and login, can access. For example, if we were doing a job to replace a kitchen sink at a school, we would assign these documents specifically to a plumber. There would be no need to assign this to every single trade that we've ever associated with, because I imagine that would be very frustrating, receiving a bunch of jobs that aren't relevant to your trade. I'm getting a little bit off topic here, but what I was trying to explain is that I believe the assigning of the documents to your specific trade was missed by our project team members, hence why you were unable to see.
No, that does make sense. And I'm glad you do have that step in place for assigning, because I can tell you now, if I had to go through hundreds of jobs to find what was relevant for me to price, I just wouldn't bother. With that being said, how can you ensure this doesn't happen? Because a bit of time was wasted here with us not having the correct or any info at one stage. Is it something you would look at removing altogether, or perhaps more training is required?
I don't believe we should be removing Documents Online. When it's used correctly, it's an amazing portal, and it becomes very easy to track how projects are going. It shows us who has actually opened the attachments, who has a login, who has sent quotes or information back, and vice versa. We're able to contact stakeholders, sponsors, and trades through this as well. But I definitely do agree we need to be providing more training to our staff to ensure things like this don't get missed again. I'm going to organise specific Document Online training for each team member. Some may need just a refresh, but I believe if everyone is on top of this, it becomes easier for us to then support these trades who are not so tech savvy and need assistance. I'll ensure that this is done every 6 months as a refresher once each team member is completely comfortable with using it.
So what will you be doing exactly for the ones that have trouble creating a password and login?
I'm going to ensure from now on each new trade that has been sent a link to create a login is followed with a phone call by a team member to guide and provide support while they are generating a login. Because once you have it, it then carries on to other jobs. So it's just that initial startup. The main thing we need to work on at Griffith Facility Management is making it easy as possible for anyone we ask to use this. So in order for jobs to run smoothly, I think phoning and talking over the phone is the most appropriate. Sevi, do you agree that after you'd created the login, the layout and setup itself is quite easy to get your head around, or do you think we need to improve on this as well?
No, I think you're correct, Claudia. Besides the issue that I have run into on this project with not having the documents assigned, every other job we have used this for has been a breeze. It's been a little while now since I created my login, but I imagine that to be the most difficult thing to do.
So to clarify, Claudia, you are going to provide training for your staff to fix these issues and not assigning documents and information being missed.
Yeah, that's correct, Nigel. And then further to this, we'll then ensure from now on we'll be calling each trade to assist with the setup process. Do you guys want to add any other feedback to this?
I think you've covered all my concerns, Claudia, and I'm glad to see you are actioning on this, as I would hate to see this system go to waste.
I am satisfied with your resolutions here today. Also, thanks for today, Claudia.
Okay, thank you both. I appreciate your assistance today. So it's important I hear this from you, as a successful business project involves many people, and we want this to be as smooth running as possible. So thank you again.
No worries. Thank you. Bye.